Good afternoon to everyone. I welcome you all to MGT Abla 101. We're still on our conversation on visibility. So today, let me just give you the topic. It's about, today's topic is who you are and who you are becoming. Now, who you are is in two phases. There's a part that is not seen, ought not to be seen, on who you are, and there's a part that ought to be seen on who you are. So I welcome you all to NGT Abla 101. On Monday we celebrated with the Spanish national team. Spain, my country. Spain, my country. We celebrated with them for winning the World Cup. And we talk about having substance before coming to the spotlight. On Tuesday, we talk about to master or to know your craft, using the case study of the same Spanish national team, La Roja, to discuss about their style of playing football called the tiki-taka. So today, today's conversation is to encourage people to be on the spotlight. Before I started this video, I saw a picture of a man that is 82-year-old, sold two artworks for $4.1 million. Somewhere in New York. A lot is happening in New York. Not just in Spain, a lot is also happening in America. Some people wonder, is it just Spain? I also have interest too in America. Yes, I love Spain. Spain has always been my country. America is part of it too. So, back to our conversation on visibility. Today's conversation is about who you are and who you are becoming. I will use let me just have this case study of an artwork, because before I started this video, I saw somebody that sold artwork up to $4.1 million, just two artworks. Now, when you started your drawing, your art drawing, at first you were not good with it. So more of the sketching, scattered kind of drawing. By the way, I draw too. I don't really know why I stopped artwork. In primary school, in elementary school, I did that. In secondary school, even in my year one in university, I did that. I just stopped. Till now, I still don't know why I stopped. Maybe because I moved into writing. I was part of the editors, one of the editors in school, way back in university. So maybe because of the writing, I had to stop doing my painting, my art, drawing art. Now back to our conversation on who you are and who you are becoming. At this point, I will encourage you to be on the spotlight. Yes, I will encourage you to be on the spotlight for people to see what you have. You have proficiency in your craft already. Since you have proficiency in your craft, you don't need to hide it. You need to bring it to the spotlight for people to see. Yes, you bring it to the spotlight for people to see. Now, when you started the artwork, you were not too good with it. But at the time, you now have proficiency. In that proficiency, I will always encourage you to be on the spotlight. Let people see what you can do, who you are, and who you are becoming. Now I've gotten the word. Now at this point now you are not a pipeline, and for every pipeline, the essence that you are a pipeline is because you are made to distribute from your essence, from what you have. There's something in management called input, throughput, and output. Now something comes in. At this point in time, you are building your craft privately. Nobody was there. Now the throughput, you are refining your work, your artwork. Now the output, you have to distribute it for people to see. Oh, so you can do beautiful artwork. It's not something you hide. So no. So any of your crafts, at the point of proficiency is not like trial and error. No, proficiency is proficiency. That means you know what it takes to do the minimal, the least minimal. I don't know if that English is even right. Okay, now there's something in software called the MVP, minimal viable product. As long you have that, it's okay for you to come to the spotlight, for people to see you, to see what you can do. You're not like a master in the craft, but you are already something, and you are becoming better in what you are doing. So this point now, you can be visible, because now you have a substance. Where we started on Monday, on Tuesday you work on your substance, your craft. You are getting better. Today being Wednesday, we are talking about you being a channel of distribution. And for you to distribute it, it has to be in the place of service. You have to render a service. So for you to render a service, it's not something you do eating. You have to be seen. People must see what you are doing. So I encourage every one of you that have gotten your substance, what you know you can do, and you are working on it behind the scene. Now you can distribute what you have to others. Now you can be on the spotlight. Even before I started doing YouTube video or the rest, I've been having conversation about life with people, even with my friends. At times they just come, Emperor, we need your opinion on this matter. And I gave my opinion. I'm like, oh, since you are good with things like this, why don't you at least let the world see what you're doing? It's not that I'm a master presenter, like, oh, I'm a master presenter. But at this point, I can distribute from what I have, my substance, for the world to hear and for the world to see what I can do. So I encourage every one of us. Now you can be on the spotlight. Let people see what you can do. You are now a pipeline. As a pipeline, the essence for you being a pipeline is for you to distribute from your essence. This is who you are now. It's in two phases. There's a part who you are that are not to be seen. There's a part that are to be seen. There's a part you are doing the workings. And there's a part for you to show the workings. This is who you are and who you are becoming. So don't be surprised someday if you see me in the United Nations discussing global policy that will help nations around the world. Don't be surprised, because I have strong interest when it comes to making policy to make the environment better, convenient for people, or even our government too, to make policy in governance so that the citizen of any nation will be happy or be proud that part of that nation. Yes, even within my space now, I still write policy. That people can work with and things get better. Even for the past 3 weeks, I've been on an online training. This training from Brazil, So talking about AI and automation. I'm learning those things, though I learned them at a time. Now I'm going full scale learning into those aspects. So that's the throughput. So don't be surprised if next time you see me now having conversation on AI and automation. Don't be surprised, okay, because I'm learning those things now. Okay, after work, I still have to go and learn, do lessons on it and practice on what I've learned thus far. So I'm encouraging every one of us that You've gotten your substance. You've worked on your substance. Now, be on the spotlight. You have proficiency on it. Be on the spotlight. Let people see what you can do. You don't need to hide yourself anymore. So now you are now visible. I will encourage you to be visible. Tomorrow we talk about feedback. Okay, we talk about feedback tomorrow. Thank you very much for being part on today's episode on MGT Abla 101. It is well. Bye bye. Bye. Take care. Bye bye.